What is happening, guys? Cowboy here, and the time is finally here to begin with the last expansion for the 2015 game of the year, The Witcher 3: The Wild Hunt, and that is Blood and Wine. So this is probably an expansion I've been looking forward to more than anything in the past 10 years expansion-wise. For those that don't know, I'm a huge fan of The Witcher. After beating 3, I actually ended up picking up all the novels that have been translated. I'm currently in the middle of The Tower of Swallows, reading through that. And I know there's some crossover between that and Blood and Wine, so really excited to see how they visualize Toussaint and see some of the characters. But we're going to be in for an amazing journey with this, just to give you guys an idea of what we can expect. So there's a very broad list of things they've added. On top of this being on the most recent patch of the game, which changed up a ton, completely revamped the UI. In Blood and Wine alone, we have over 90 new quests, 1,400 plus new lines of dialogue, 100 individual pieces of armor added in, including new Witcher sets, 30 plus new weapons, 20 plus new monsters, an armor dye mechanic where we can individually dye each piece of our armor. Yes, Fashion Souls is now confirmed. A new Skellige Gwent deck. A new mutation system, not only just regular mutations, we're talking high-end mutations, like making it so Ard can freeze people and shatter them, or critical hits on signs that'll cause people to explode. A brand new dynamic point of interest system. So if we're about to hit like a castle, it'll show us nearby bandit camps we can hit to weaken the defenses in the castle. And with all that pulled together, we are looking at a 30-plus hour journey. So without further ado, let's jump in. Blood and Wine. We start things off with the right here at the notice board. If you don't have your save anymore, other good news, you can actually start this with a brand new character. We are, of course, continuing on with the character that we played with in the Wild Hunt and Hearts of Stone. And, of course, for those curious what this will be on, we are playing on Death March. Wherever it's at. There it is. Difficulty, Death March, for those that are curious. For those wanting to know what kind of build we're going to be running with, if you have not seen the previous episodes of The Witcher that I have done, it's pretty brutal. This is actually a hybrid build focused around fast attacks, along with concoction stacking, and then a little bit of sign play. So very powerful all around, does a ton of damage, though I do wish I had a higher end red mutagen. Never did end up getting one, which kind of sucks. I know you could farm them, but I mean, it's such a pain in the ass to farm the 7% reds. But yeah, as you can see, looking at the UI, they did change things up quite a bit. Looks pretty nice compared to how it used to. You know, a lot easier to navigate through this stuff. So, put that back in. And either way, let's get things started. So, I'm guessing it's this. Ah, yes. Appeal to Sir Geralt of Rivia at the bridge, his crest. At the behest of our merciful sovereign, her illustrious grace Anna Henrietta, we have journeyed to the northern realms to lay before you our mission. A terrible monster has appeared in the duchy of Toussaint, a beast that has committed heinous crimes against her grace's subjects. Only the most famous among witchers has the ability to destroy the beast. Thus we humbly beseech you to appear in the village of Holloway, where we shall await you in full hope that you will deign to hear our woes and liberate our land from the clutches of fear. Your humble servants, Cyrus Palmerin de Lonful and Milton de Peyric Peyran, knights in the service of her grace and the duchy. Let's do it. So we're going to fast travel on over there. Wherever we got to get to. Change map, active filter. Oh, so we can filter through a ton of stuff now. Wow. Yeah, they really did revamp this quite a bit. Holloway. All the way over here. So pretty excited to meet the duchy. I can't wait to see how Dandelion works into this. Little quip from the book without really spoiling too much, but Geralt and the gang do end up being en route to Toussaint. And you find out that Dandelion basically had a thing for the Duchess, but the Duke wasn't too happy about that, was going to murder Dandelion, order his head on a pike, and basically you find out that, you know, good old Dandelion ended up escaping, and then, of course, following that, the Duke eventually died, so then he was like, oh yeah, I'm all about the Duchess again. So I'm sure we'll see some of that play in.
We've not got no need for your help.
Have no fear, good man. Our labors shall be done quickly. The prowlers to be banished for good.
Milton, look.
Geralt!
In the flesh.
Hail, Witcher! Let us go inside and greet you as befits an old friend.
And you, fear not. We shall put an end to the rule of outlaws, soon.
Found your message on a notice board.
You see, Palmerin? I told you. The griffin at White Orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
Milton de Peyrac Peyran and Palmerin de Lawnful. Good to see you both. In years.
Be assured, we share your joy.
You must forgive us our, surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison that left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. A tyranny of bandits, the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
Get rid of these bandits. Worse ones will come in to replace them. Let me help you with these bandits. Oh, man. I mean, that is true, especially considering the time of war and all.
No point fighting bandits. Kill these and others just as bad or possibly worse will come in to fill the void.
To cast a blind eye upon the evil. There is no honor in it.
Can't stay here to protect these folk from the dangers that come their way daily. Saw what I saw. Heard them urge you to leave these raiders alone. Must have good reason to do that.
Do you suggest that should we help, we assume responsibility for their fate, for their lives? This burden we cannot agree to bear.
Geralt speaks wisely. We know neither this land, nor its peoples, nor its customs. And we have come with another duty altogether.
How I long to return to Toussaint, where all is simpler.
Soon, my friend, soon. First, let us convey our missive to Geralt in the manner tradition ordains.
Peasants will be fine, Palmerin. Been dealing with bandits for generations.
Your words do little to assuage my sense of morality bruised.
So fess up. What brings you such a long way?
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition
is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
Most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present summons. Free us from the beast which floods our streets with blood, and sows panic in the hearts of rich and poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the Star-Crossed City's most gracious protectress, Her Illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Shall you answer her call?
Anna Henrietta really say all that? Word for word?
In point of fact, she said, bring me the Witcher and dare not spare your horses. Only make certain this time he comes alone. The Ducal Chamberlain added the rest. You know how it is.
Yeah, I remember.
I might add, be it unofficially, that a hefty reward awaits. Yet the specifics you will need to verify with Her Illustrious Highness.
Might be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever. And the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly, though no one has caught a good look at it as yet. Our only sure witnesses. The bodies massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind, these witnesses lie.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged us immediately to fetch you, promising grants of land and fortunes in gold, should you answer her summons.
An ill wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields black magic. Also, both victims were nobly born, and the start of a tourney draws near.
Beast wields black magic? What makes you say so?
The first victim vanished between bites at a feast. Of the feast-goers, none noticed this. They saw but an open window, then heard desperate cries from the street below, where a corpse had just been found.
The second killing, similar. A night in a locked room. Servants all about the house. Guards all around the estate. Yet the beast somehow got him out, dragged him to the town square, and killed him there. No one saw, nor heard a thing.
We have no fear of creatures against which sword and shield protect. But of this beast, nothing is known. Save that it cannot be traced, kills effortlessly, and with no rhyme or reason we can discern.
Anyone tried to hunt it? Knights errant, for example?
Ha! Many have tried. Baiting, waiting in ambush, but to no avail.
The beast is clever. It evades all traps and attacks of a sudden. It is like a ghost.
An experienced tracker. This is what we need, with knowledge of monsters. In short, we need you.
Mentioned a tourney. Why doesn't the Duchess just call it off?
Simply, it is too late. The guests have arrived. The best knights of all lands, relatives of the Emperor. The beast could be a threat to others, not just to Her Grace's subjects.
Got it. Before an aristocrat dies, at best it's a scandal. At worst, a diplomatic incident.
My guess is we're looking at a higher vampire.
I sometimes think back to all the contracts I've ever taken from sovereigns. Can't name hardly any where I came out ahead.
You cannot be thinking to refuse.
No. Just struck by a thought. How the Duchess can sometimes be... demanding.
So you accept the contract? Excellent!
We must set off at once. We long wanted this land searching for you. Yet time is of the essence.
Ready to go, soon as you're packed.
Ha! Then post-haste to Toussaint.
To Toussaint!
To Toussaint we go. And if I remember correctly, this is... Oh God, I want to say it's basically bordering along the Nilfgaard Empire. Like, it's south with where Nilfgaard's at, but it's not actually part of the Nilfgaard Empire, if I remember correctly. As I mentioned, it's touched upon in the books, but they don't exactly go into, exact geographic locationing there. But anyway, that's enough babbling. All right. So one of the other things I'm going to be trying to do with this series is killing off some of the load screens. I know on console they're obviously quite a bit longer than they would be on PC, so it's one of the things I'm going to be aiming for to help make this more enjoyable for you guys.
Toussaint, the land of love and wine.
Exactly how I remembered it.
You will find Beauclair has changed some these past years.
Walk about when you have the chance. You will see for yourself.
To me, place always seemed straight out of a fairy tale. Knights errant, elven palaces.
You insinuate that we are somehow odd? I shall prove you wrong. This I pledge on the Heron.
Whoa. I mean, if anyone's fit to take down an ogre, it's our boy Geralt. Well, let's see if I remember how to do this. Catacan decoction, echidna decoction. I gotta cast. Science. Quent. Yurden and a Golyat. Let's check our glossary. Beast of Beauclair. Oh, definitely a higher vampire. Look at that. Look at that frickin' silhouette. Run over the ones that I didn't check before. Just to get rid of the notification. I'm guessing this is going to be right in here. Wham-a-wham. No? Are vulnerable to Axii. Axii and Quen seems like my best bet. I don't think it's a relic. Okay. Let's put on some ogre oil. Oh man, they really revamped the UI. Damn. Okay. Preview stuff now too? Damn. Stats hold right trigger, or I can... Oh wow, that's awesome now. I can just tab over and see exact stuff. That's right, and this is the new sword I picked up in the last game. This is my master-crafted Griffin Steel, which causes a little bit of damage. Oh, that's right, I wanted to remove the stuff out of that. What was I running? Here, a steel sword. Weapon charges with energy during combat. When it changes to red, a strong attack will release. Extra powerful at the cost of the Varric's vitality. Okay, that's right, I wanted to put new runes in that. Alright, anyway, let's go to... Oh, that's where I wanted. God, they really did. This looks so nice. Where's my ogre oil at? Dracnoid, Elementia, Relict, Ogrid. Alright. Oh, man. Somehow still dodged that. No, I'm stuck. Oh god, Geralt. Watch out. All it did was slow him down. Screw it, let's go into Whirl. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh man, it's a good thing I put that up a second ago. That would have been really bad. Where's Quen at? There's Quen. Oh man, never mind. Golyat has killed me. So I think I fell into the pitfall of being hyper cautious after not playing for so long. Let me go in, properly handle my, not alchemy, Don't make me go through all this right now. Let me go to the inventory. Come on, don't make me do that again. Actions that consume vitality gets back that. Alright, so... No, I don't want to unequip you. Well, we're going to pop both of those real fast.
For my lady! You, watch out! I swore! I kill a monster!
Thunderbolt. I already took Blizzard. I'm trying to remember what Blizzard did for me. Slay an enemy. Time slows for a short period. 3 adrenaline points are available during this period. Oh, why do I have that on? They change up what Blizzard does. I think I better put on something else there. Maximum vitality. Now these are decoctions. I need potions. Put that on. Alright. Come on, big guy. Did not mean to do that, Quen. Do you like Whirl? Ooh, boy. You seem a little, uppity. And we'll finish you off here with the Whirl. Whoa, never mind. Let's re-put that up. Come on, stamina. This thing does not like me. Whirl's finished it. I didn't even use the ogre oil that time. But it's down. Much cleaner than the first run.
Tackling it single-handed? None too wise.
Neither is love born of wisdom, Witcher. So, Guillaume, outfit it. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most beautiful among them.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
You I do not know, sir, nor seem you a knight, yet still I am profoundly grateful, nay, indebted to you for your succor. This trophy, sir, is yours.
A giant this close to human settlements? Strange.
Well, that was no ordinary giant. His name was Golyat, rumored to have been a knight once, but one who broke his vows. For this, the Lady of the Lake transformed him into a wild giant and banished him into the Gorgon Hills.
So he came back down? Why?
Several times each year, hunger chased him into the lowlands. Golyat had killed and devoured many shepherds. Guillaume's hunt served a noble cause. At any rate, it's a tale for more agreeable environs.
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the giant. Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Toussaint, we mostly chase bandits. But I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity, as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again.
The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. Damien de la Tour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth, then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived. We'll meet later, near Guillaume's tent at the Tourney grounds. I shall take you then to see her grace.
So I'm sure people are going to be curious why my Geralt had, all the lines on his face. And that's basically because of all the decoctions I take and how high my toxicity is. That's where that comes from. But it is well worth it, just to pull on up our stats. As you can see, with all that stuff up, we're looking at a 41% critical hit chance, and then basically a huge, huge boost to our critical hit damage. So, quite powerful. On top of that, we got the chance to bleed, the chance to poison, and the chance to burn. We don't show the bleed there, but over on our character, if we were to hop over, we of course have crippling strikes. So all of our fast attacks can apply a bleeding essence. Either way, good old Golyat is down. Let's see what that trophy provides us. I hope they updated the trophies, because the trophies always had like kind of lackluster rewards to them. Like they were all basically the same. That's right, I sold my other ones. Bonus from X monsters, 10% chance to misremember. Bah, I'll keep that on. We have on the bonds, Northern Wind still, and Dragon's Dream. Nice. Gear I still haven't bothered upgrading yet, but I do need to repair this stuff. Either way, we are going to wrap up this one for now. Gotta say, just looking at Toussaint, like, God, look at the visuals of this place. This is beautiful. Let's actually, you know what? Before we wrap up, let's go up on that hill. Let's go up on the hill and get a better look at what this place has. What was that? There was a tooltip, and I scrolled so fast that I didn't even see it. God, look at this. This is gonna be awesome. And at an estimated 30 plus hours, oh god, it's going to be so much fun. Alright, so we're going to wrap up for now. Rest assured, we will have more coming for you guys soon. I wanted to get this first episode up as soon as I could, so I know we're a little bit late, but I would expect about probably 3 per day throughout the week. And, you know, there's going to be plenty of Witcher content, so I hope you guys like it, because there's going to be lots of it coming. So, anyway, make sure to stay tuned, and we will catch you guys next time.